I'm going to show you how to set up a multicam sequence, a multicam clip inside of DaVinci Resolve. Now, why do you want a multicam clip? Well, when you're shooting with multiple cameras, and say you're shooting an interview or podcast, you've got 3 cameras, a bunch of audio, all these things. One way of then pulling that in and editing it could be to just have them on different tracks and turn them on and off and cut up the clips for the different angles. But there's an option inside Resolve and Premiere and all these editors to create a multicam clip, which is its own thing, which means all of the angles go into this one clip. You can edit with it, and then you can choose the angles on that clip itself. So I'm going to show you how to set it up. So we're in Resolve, and I've got my clips here. I filmed an interview. It's like an outdoors brand thing. I've got my main camera here on the Sony. I've got my phone shooting a wide shot, and I've got my 5D, which kept stopping and starting, doing the close-up. So a mix of stuff, and we can put them all together and make it really easy. So what we're going to do is right-click and select them all, right-click, create new multicam clip, and then you get a dialog box with a few options of what to do. Now, what you could use is timecode, and it will default to timecode or like in and out points or whatever. In and out aren't particularly useful unless you had something that was triggering the camera on and off, like without you doing it. There's no way you would sync it up by doing it by hand. Timecode is useful if your devices are using timecode and everything's in sync, it's got the same timecode, all that stuff. My guess is if you don't really know what timecode is, you probably don't have that unless someone else shot it, maybe. I didn't use it, and I found actually that because I've got audio on all my cameras and main audio on one and then pickup audio on the other ones, sound is my best option because I don't have to mess around with timecode generators and all that stuff that I used to. So we go angle sync, sound, what channel are we using? I'm going to use a mix down because I know that some of them only have it on the left or the right channel. So we're going to go that, or we could go automatic. Multicam audio, that's fine. And then angle name is quite useful. It might find it via the clip name. It's essentially like when you've created your multicam clip, you'll see it in a minute, it will create different angles, and then you put your clips on those angles, which are essentially tracks. And you can set that as metadata and make it all automatic, but it's quite easy to do. So we're going to go clip name, and then we're going to set it off. We're going to go create, and it's going to analyze the content and pull together our multicam clip. Audio sync failed. No match was found when attempting to line these clips. So 8870, let's have a look. So if we go into our multicam thing, so this is a new clip now. If we double click it, it shows up like a thing in the source viewer. But if we right click it, we can open in timeline and see what's going on inside of it. So yeah, here we go. It missed off one clip, which was this one. No, it wasn't. It was this one. And I'm pretty sure this just goes at the end on there anyway. And you can kind of see, in fact, you'll be able to hear it.
Some kind of kid snack in my pocket.
Yeah, so like awful audio on that, so maybe I didn't sync it. But it's fine. Sometimes it'll do a better job than others. But what I'm going to do is, even though these got put on different channels or different tracks, I'm going to pull it down. I'm also going to put that there. And then what we're going to do is get rid of any of these, delete unused angles. So we've only got like the 3 audio channels, the 3 video tracks, and you can see they're sort of starting at different times, but everything is in sync. And we can watch that back now if we do this. So everything should be in sync. There we go. Right, so what have we got? If we now make a new timeline, create a new timeline, and then we pull this multicam clip into here, you can see what's going on with it. So if we click on here, we've now got another option, which is multicam, and it shows us the 3 angles in sync. So if I start playing this stuff,
yeah,
you can see that they're all in sync and we can cut between them. So if I press 2, it'll do a cut, and now we're seeing angle 2 from that. If I press 3, it'll cut to that angle. If I press 1, it'll cut to that angle. And so you can kind of go along and do your edit as you want, essentially. As you can see, when I'm switching, it's also switching the audio, which isn't what we want. So there's this option here. At the moment, it's set to audio and video, so that's why it's doing it. You can just do the audio. But we want to set it to this video mode. So we switch this back. In fact, actually, we do this, set this back to 1, set it to video. And now if we press like 2, 3, 1, 2, whatever, it's going to use the original, like only the audio that you've selected, essentially. And you can do them independently, but that's kind of a helpful way of doing it. So you can then go and do your cuts. Do your cut with one clip, and then go and select your angles and all the rest of it. And it's super easy. So apart from making this really easy to edit, and you can go in and do your in and out points, and you do it as a clip as usual, where you can go in and find your stuff, your source, in and out, pull out bits, whatever. You've got the original stuff here. So if I now go onto, if I go onto this clip and say I want to do some color correction on this, I can go in here. I can find this one, for example. Let's pull a lot onto that. So it's in more Rec 709 Rec 709. And then if I go to my timeline, that has been pulled through to it. And any changes I make in the multicam clip will get rippled through to an edit that I've already done. So I don't have to go and mess around with clips and redo stuff. I can have a source, a point of truth that has the right audio, the right color, all that stuff, match my colors in there, do the edit, go back, make tweaks, do whatever, and it all ripples out. It's all easy. It's all saving you time. The good news is that Nice Touch now works with Multicam. So you can do this. You can make your Multicam clip in Resolve and Premiere or whatever it may be, and you can pull that in to Nice Touch, talk to it, find out what's in there, make your edits, go and do your color correction in there, make some more edits, go back and forth with Nice Touch, and it will edit from your Multicam clip. So go check it out.